Knock, 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 knock. Hello, Mr. General guy. Oh boy. Alright, here goes nothing. Indeed, we also need something to drink. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Mabel? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. He looks like a nice old man. Well, then his picture got bigger and now he looks like a stern old man. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Harken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We're here on behalf of Mayor Mabel. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Mabel since she was but a child. Couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? Handed over the letter from the mayor. It's about the missing airliner, is it? By ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. Considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Nice. And instead it's like, sweet. Sweet! And the general's like, huh? Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation. So we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of her search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Linda, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. What you're saying is that the possibility of an incident being caused by monsters, or an accident, is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that is exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow commanding view of the land. Of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. More am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, what leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? When we think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. The journalist's like, why are you fucking doing the tactic work in front of me? Are you an idiot? Yeah. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved. We have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, not taken lightly, but resulted in another war. War never change. It actually does, not in its basics, but the methods do change quite a bit. But, thanks to the small masses of ideas, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbit Ship Co., claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. Kapua family? It could be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region. They are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them. Not only have you heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Idiot is still. Still. Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland. I'd heard that some of the gang had shown up in the Roland region, but... I think he's onto us. Yeah, because of your big mouth. See now, I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that you and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Mabel did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, the Shivas! Get in here, man. He looks pretty pissed. But this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. We're getting thrown out fast. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You are no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. Because you pull underhanded actions like that Brazzers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. In the right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group. I swear all of these stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull. A bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? Because when it comes down to it, you military ones can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Cheryl's really pissed, alright? For the past few months, we've known about a string of burglaries which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have? No, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude, yet you've got nothing to show for it, no hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. What do you think? That's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom. Silence, girl. Military is an organization that runs on discipline, does not take action on a whim. Like a group I know of, who didn't think ahead, and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough of your insolence. You're really looking for a fight, aren't you? Ah, how sad it is to see such discord. It was like, what the fuck? Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the burrowed wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. Gentle yet wistful tune, to base your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. I'm not going to sing that. I'm very sorry. I'm many things, but I'm not a singer. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. Fuck, I'm actually getting tempted. Full moon mocks me pain. Hey, it's actually somewhat rhyming, I suppose. Passionate first and final kiss, eh? A bit of a love ballad there. You taste to me an ember bliss. You're taking some reference there, my friend. Let us remue this eternal love. Imagine some poor fucking fella had to take some Japanese nonsense written there while he's singing and put that into some readable English. Ooh, fucking so. Haha, looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. He's fucking great. The general's like, yeah, back to business. I think it's about time for the search party to return with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties. Sure you don't let those kids in again. He's running away. Oh, we cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. When these kids around any longer, just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's standing right behind us, isn't he? Yes, he is. No matter which country we visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. And after we get back to Booze, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me! Poor guy. Okay, so he managed to drag them all inside the bar again. Nice. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair Libera. I'm Stellant. No, wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy still. You did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. I'm Sherazad. Things were getting pretty heated. How could you step in before something really bad happened? Let me just say thanks. Ah, got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on it. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. Didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, wait just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but a bit lacking in the sexy department. Might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud. Just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. I guess it's true. You are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Boze? This is my first time in Libelle after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that is all that you want, then I don't mind. Shara, no, wait just a second. The least we can do, and we're headed in the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Bracer's many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle. Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions. Tries anything funny. Well, is it exactly what you think he'll try? Well, please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer. Wouldn't be that bad of a title either. I do love you somewhat first. You right in that. How about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Boze? I'm counting on you all. Get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died that made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that waits you if you sully Joshua innocence. Oh, Joshua, your virginity is in absolute danger and not in a good way.